MobilityMinded.com, your source for views, news, and reviews. MobilityMinded.com.
Hello, this is Johan Vermilo with Mobility Minded, and today we're going to take a look at the HTC Aria, which is the first HTC device with Android, and we have Android 2.1 on this with AT&T. The other Android device with AT&T is, I believe, the Motorola Flip right now. So let's take a look at this one. Let's see what's in the box. We have a quick start guide, very nice and easy. Of course, we have the USB connector charger with a micro USB connection. We have a small adapter where you can plug in your USB cable and plug it into your outlet. A headset. We haven't seen too many headsets lately with devices, but HTC definitely delivers a nice one right here. HTC Innovation. Comes with a little bit of foam as well, so very nice as an extra gadget. Now, let's take a look at the HTC Aria first of all. It's an Android device, as I mentioned. It's 3.2 inches of screen size. It runs on the 3G network from AT&T. Has integrated GPS. The camera on the back is a 5 megapixel camera, which also allows for video recording at the same time. Of course, it will do video, speakerphone. Has expandable memory, so you can put a micro SD card in here up to 32 gigabyte, which is the micro SD card, of course. Of course, it has Bluetooth, has your MP3 player, has your internet, your email sync. It also has the FM radio. Of course, that only will work with your headset connected, which will work as your antenna. Talk time hours, it says up to 6 hours, and they also mentioned that it will work with FortSync. So it's one of the first specifications I'm actually seeing FortSync listed there with it. Okay, let's take a look at the device itself. On the front, it actually has a very similar look to the HTC Droid Incredible from Verizon, except that it's a little bit smaller in size. So if I take a look at these, you can see exactly that the bottom, the buttons, the scroll sensor right there is exactly the same. So it has really the same look and feel as the HTC Incredible. Of course, everybody wants to customize their device a little bit. But let's take a look. What I want to do first is the power buttons on the top. We have our volume buttons here. We have our charger. We have our Android standard home button, menu, back button, and the search button. The left hand side, you see absolutely nothing. On the back, you see your speaker, you see your camera, and actually it's a nice little detail of 4 screws where they use some kind of a triangle kind of screw in there, so you won't be able to take it apart. But to insert the battery, it's almost like a shell that clicks right around the phone. So let me take that off for you. And let's take a look at that. There are connection points in here, which I don't know what those are for. Maybe for some charging, or just be able to create a bridge that the phone only will work if the case is on there. Nice hard shell, a little soft feel on the outside, but this exposes the whole device in the back. As you can see, your SIM card goes in right here, your micro SD card goes in there, and here is your battery. So it's really easy to just put it back together, start from the bottom, snap it over the top, and that's it. You're all set. Okay, let's turn the device on. If you use an Android device before with HTC, you will really just enjoy this because it will be exactly the same. You see the weather animation is trying to pop up in there. It automatically detects the weather. This has the pinch to zoom, where you can just pick your screen, the Android screen, or you can scroll left and right. And as you see, that little white bar in the bottom tells you on which screen you really are. So you have in total, your 7 screens right there. Good, so exactly the same with the HTC Droid Incredible from Verizon. So you have exactly the same feeling. So, however, now you're on AT&T, so that's it. Right now you can have the HTC Android device on the AT&T network. Okay, let's scroll right here. What has AT&T done here? To put the marketplace on it, AT&T Navigator, AT&T Map, AT&T Hotspot, AT&T Radio, and Mobi TV. These are probably extra services that you're probably going to pay for one way or another That's still how a provider makes some extra money on you. The phone button, tap on that, you get your really easy your keypad. You can go to your remove that. You can also say, okay, I want to go in my address books. So you have your contacts, you have your groups, your online directory, and your call history. Click back on the home button, you're back where you need to be. Customizing the fields, you can add a plus. I say I want to add a widget. I want to add, say, for example, I want to add the Facebook. Yeah, no space on this screen, so let's see if we can move it onto another screen. There you go. And there it is. So that's how easy you can actually add a widget or a shortcut to a program. Tap and hold it, drag it to the bottom, and it removes it. So it's the same with all the Android devices. Let's take a look what they put on here. So let's take a look. Here you go. AT&T Family Map, Hotspots, Maps, Navigator. All the AT&T programs, as you can see, since it starts with the letter A, are nicely located on the top. I wish there was a way you can organize your programs into your own sequence here, but that's unfortunately not possible. The standard Gmail, Mail. So Gmail and Mail is separated like on any Android device, but it will run the Exchange. If you want your Gmail account to be running on the corporate mail, that is possible. You have to actually activate mobile Gmail in your Gmail account and then go to mobilityminded.com and search for Gmail as Exchange. And you will see that you'll be able to sync your calendar, your contacts, and your mail at the same time using the Exchange server. Newer phones these days have multiple Exchange accounts, so then you can do actually more than one Exchange account. You have your people, you have your Peep, which is the HTC version of Twitter, photos, phone, setup. There we go. I wish there was a quick button for the camera. I'm kind of surprised about it that we don't have that, unless I haven't found that yet. But let's go take a look at the camera. So very nice. Insert the SD card. You have your zoom, photo, video, all your different settings right here. Very good. What I really like about this device, and again, in comparison with the HTC Droid, is the size of it. I mean, it is a little bit smaller, but the screen is still big enough for me to do quite a bit. So let's go back to the internet here. Let's take a look. Stopping, there we go. Let's go to see if I can put our website right on here. I have to say it's a very, very fast device, but that's just like the Verizon version also. So let's take a look and see how quickly it loads. It's on running over Wi-Fi right now, and there you see. Beautiful. Let's zoom into an article. Let's go find another article that we have. I have another HTC article. There we go. Is our review of the HTC Legend. So as you can see, it's really nice, really quick, really fast. If you haven't used an Android before, you have your kind of notification bar on the top, and if you grab it from the top and drag it down, you see what's there. And if you have a program installed, it will let you know. If there's an update, it will let you know. All different kind of notifications are always listed right on the top. So again, a really, really nice device from HTC. Nice look and feel for it. I really like the size of it. If you're with AT&T and you really you're ready for a new device, I believe this one is not even too expensive. Let's take a look if I can find really quickly what the price would be. I think it's going to be just in the $100 range with a subscription. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's $129 if you go online with a 2-year contract, and that's after a $100 rebate. So again, HTC Aria with AT&T on the 3G network. This was Johan Vermeulen with Mobility Minded, and thank you so much.